Aren't you glad that God doesn't have a one-size-fit-all kind of salvation? Aren't you glad that God has a tailor-made program just for you? I know some of you were saved when you were a little child, and you've been in church all your life. You've been in Sunday school every Sunday. You've been in the training every Sunday. Well, that's how you got here. I'm not making fun of you. Praise God for you. But some of us were a little more hard-headed. And aren't you glad that God didn't discount our hard heads and didn't discount our hard hearts? Aren't you glad that God, you see, I grew up in church, but even though I was in the building, sometime I wasn't in the church. I remember slipping and sliding, crooking and hooking, but I'm glad that my God had a tailor-made salvation program just for me. Is there anybody in here that knows the Lord loves you enough to come down to your level and meet you where you are? But I got one more thing to say. Not only will Jesus give you another chance, not only will Jesus meet you where you are, but I'm glad that Jesus is a transparent God. Yes, he is. He came to Thomas and said, Thomas, look at my hands where they pierced me. Look at my side where they pierced me. Here I am. Jesus was not ashamed to show Thomas his scars because of sin. Not because of his sin, but because of you and I. It was our sin that had Jesus on the cross, but he said, here are my scars. I'm closing here now, but can I say something to you? Anybody in here know that we got to be like Jesus? Some of us have scars, but we are afraid to show people our scars. So what do? We put makeup on to cover our scars. We dress up to cover our scars because we don't want folk to know where we've been. We don't want people to know